Evil Empire, laughing all the way to the bank.
God, I look like a goof. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Time Guy DBZ. I'm your host, Vinny. Today, we're gonna finally see some action from the new Dragon Ball Super movie. We're gonna be seeing a clip. I don't know what we'll be seeing in this clip. I've been hearing stuff all day, so spoiler warning. I'm super hyped for this movie, knowing that we're going to be focusing a little bit differently on the, the aspects about, how like Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball in general is more focused on the action. We're kind of diving a little bit more into the slice of life. And hopefully that's for everybody. I don't know. We're going to find out how slice of life it's going to get, but hopefully it is pretty amazing. And regardless what it is, it's Dragon Ball. It's the love of my life. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2. Remember, folks, we are reacting to Dragon Ball Superhero. That title is... I don't really care about the title anymore. Dragon Ball Superhero trailer. Or, I guess, clip. Whichever. Anyway, 3. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Begin. New Crisis. Ooh, dang. Looking sharp. Whoa, looking sharp. An evil organization moving in the shadows. The Red Ribbon? No! The Red Ribbon Army's back? Are you kidding me? Wow. And are they really doing CGI in this movie? Because this honestly looks legit. Oh. Wow. Bro. Y'all, okay, wow. 2022. Okay. So, wow, it really was just kind of a short clip there. We're probably going to have to do a little bit more digging and research into this, because I'm kind of curious, though. But I think I'm going to have to rewatch it one more time. I think we're going to have to pause it in certain moments. Because I, as much as it is, I'd like to actually sit here and think that I know all the facts. I'm going to have to rewatch it one more time just to get a better glance. Personally, I'm surprised the Red Ribbon Army is making the return here. But the Gamma 1, I think that's their name actually. Today, I think that was something that they talked about. Their names are Gamma 1 and 2. So, alright. This dude is clearly, he's a little pudgy, and I'm assuming I don't know what he is, to be honest. These guys, I don't know who they are. An evil organization moving in the shadows. Okay, clearly there's a little machine up there. Goku Vegeta, he looks like he's like, I don't know, Cowboy Dandy or something like that. Red Ribbon. That to me is already telling me that the Red Ribbon Army's involved. And I don't know... I'd be surprised about this, but this is an interesting concept. Like, what if... Because I remember Dragon Ball FighterZ, they had talked about how Android 21 had appeared after Tournament of Power arc. I'm just curious, will she make a return in this? Because that's like something that I thought would be kind of... I'd like to see her. I'd like to see her officially make it into the canon of Dragon Ball. But, I mean, it's a hope. I don't really think it's going to be guaranteed. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue with the clip. So, alright. So, I'm assuming they're flying over West City. Rise up, our hero. Alright. So, this is Gamma 2. I'm looking at the bottom right corner there. And I think that is a Red Ribbon Army insignia on his, part, the arm here. The left part of his arm. I'm seeing something symbolizing that. So, I'm assuming... Hold on. Okay, so in that moment, we don't really see anything. I don't know. Here's Pan, charging up. Alright, so I'm guessing here... Okay, so they're charging beams at Piccolo here. Alright. And, okay. Who is this in the smoke? That's what I'm really curious about. Who is this? Okay. I gotta really see who this is. I gotta pause and kind of... No way! Wow! My eyes, wow. I couldn't even see it. So, wow. So, Broly is making a return into Dragon Ball Superhero. Wow. So, I guess finally he really is. So, Big Goku's he really is going to train Broly to be, like, I don't even know what it is. But, wow. Wow. That's going to be some crazy. I don't even know how to think that. That's really cool, though. I'm glad to know. So we're going to take this online. We'll be right back. But we're going to go and check out all the information that was really revealed during this event. All right, guys. So I came on here to my computer.
Yeah, pause on that.
And basically just wanted to look for some information regarding Dragon Ball Super. And I came on to the official Dragon Ball website, which I absolutely love that they made that website, because now you don't have to go all over the freaking internet to try and find little kitchen bits about about what's happening around in the Dragon Ball space. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and look at a couple things. So besides the exclusive clip that was released, we have Dende and Bulma's character designs, which I have to admit, Dende looks pretty damn sharp. Hey, looking fresh. I like the black cloak actually on him, like versus he's got like a maroon color cloak I think in the anime, but I actually like this black cloak. It's very cool. Reminds me a lot of, like what traditional Namekians would wear. I don't know, something like that. I don't know the words. I'm trying to find it. Bulma's design, yeah. She's got that, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of times Bulma picture, she reminds me a lot of that one woman in the, trying to remember, God. Man, these people will hate me if I don't remember my U.S. history. Who's the woman that does the photo with the "We Can Do This Too"? I know what that photo is. I just don't know the official name for it. But she looks like that in this character because she's got the long sleeves with the yellow jumpsuit on. Like, no, not jumpsuit, but it's some sort of like yellow zipper jacket. The point is, she looks sharp too. I like the fact that all these characters, by the way, in that clip were awesome. Like, it literally looked like you were watching almost it was like a combination between the video game and kind of like the actual mod. Like, if you were seeing the manga kind of come to life, I would think it's somewhat like that, I would hope. Of course, we got another character design here. Korin this time. Okay, nice. I actually miss Korin. I haven't seen a lot of him. He was kind of goofy, and I really liked his character in Dragon Ball, and I really wish they would incorporate more Dragon Ball like a lot of the old characters back again. Like I love the fact they used Master Roshi in the Tournament of Power arc. That was fantastic, and that's a great usage of a character because he was he's wise. He may not be as powerful as the other Z Warriors, but he has that experience about him. Like, he's over 300 years old. Like, why would you not utilize that? And the guy can get buff. Like, no, I'd be using that in a heartbeat. If y'all have been watching the recent Squid Games, age is definitely a benefit in those types of situations. You definitely want that. You definitely know how scary that is. Anyway, also I did find out Whis and Vegeta are confirmed for this movie. So I'm absolutely excited about that. I'd seen somebody had to release a toy or something like that from the official movie. So that's like, okay, well, if you see the toys, you can automatically guarantee that character's making it in the movie. If you see the toys, guarantee it. No discussion. So, anyway, all right, we got special messages from Masako Nozawa and Toshio Furukawa. I'm sorry, I probably said those wrong. Like, I'm not the best English speaker, so I'm probably not going to be the best Japanese speaker. Anyway, we got a question for what kind of role will Piccolo play in the new movie? So, Piccolo plays a fairly large role in this one. I figured as much. He shares a lot of his screen time with Pan, actually, and it's like almost like he's a grandfather taking care of his beloved granddaughter. Well, that's sweet. We kind of always knew Piccolo was the grandfather who stepped in when Goku was never around, which tells you a lot about Goku's character. Anyway, let's moving on. Do you have a message for all the fans? This is from Masako, who is the original Goku. I definitely love her Goku voice. It works. I think it's fantastic. Here's the deal. I don't care when people are like, oh, well, she's a woman and she can't really play that. Here's the deal. If you can play the voice and it sounds right, sounds legit, I don't want to hear nothing. That's the same crap I hear from people who talk about Naruto being voiced by a female. I think that voice is fantastic. That works for him. I mean, it might be a little bit high-pitched sometimes, but what character is it? I mean, seriously, half of these characters in anime, there are teenagers that have a pitchy-ass voice. Like, I'm just not really sure. So we're gonna go ahead and answer some questions from the fans. All right, so what's this? The Dragon Ball Super anime connects the story with the latest chapter of the manga, but what about the movie? What about this movie? Is it a continuation from the end of the manga? I love Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball manga, so I'd really be happy if the story's connected. Yes, dude, this is obvious. If it's connected to Dragon Ball, it's most likely going to be associated with the manga. Like, at this point, they don't try to make movies anymore like what we used to do in the back of the old days. Now, I'm not saying anything, because honestly, I do love Cooler's Revenge, I do love Fusion Reborn, and, just some others. Alright, next question. Could you tell us what period this movie is set? After the Granola arc, but before the 28th Tenkaichi Budokai World Tournament. So I don't know this one, so we're going to read it. Thank you for reading the manga, which is just out now. The Granola arc is still taking place in the recent chapters, so I'd like to avoid spoilers. Anyway, the new movie takes place after the Broly movie, but before the 28th Budokai Tenkaichi World Tournament. So this means, guys, that it's actually going to be taking place before Goku and Oob actually meet together in person and have that interaction, which I'm really glad about that. And I'm super impressed with the fact that now knowing, because I was afraid too that this was going to be like, oh, well, this is, towards the end, towards, oh, this is, like they were going to somehow like do some sort of different ending than what they did with Dragon Ball Z, because, I still, as much as Dragon Ball Z did end with that kind of, oh, well, here's the Dragon Ball Z manga chapter of, Goku and Oob flying off into the sunset, whatnot, and about to train together. It's also very cool to know that this movie will be taking place. Now, how exactly deep will we get into the fighting? I don't know, but we'll see. All right, next thing is, tell us about the release date for Japan and U.S. release. It says, we've already determined the Japan release date for 2022. On the other hand, we're still under negotiation for the date for the U.S. However, I really want to launch it as close date as Japanese release. Please do, because I'm not dealing with that spoiler. Because I do not want to deal with freaking spoilers. This allows a little bit more time for further information. Question, I'd love to know the address for Piccolo's house. I'll send him a letter. Of course you will. Alright, Mr. Ayoku, right at San Diego. We showed that Piccolo's house has a mailbox, didn't we? So that's where to go if you wanted to go then. There are still many, many things for you to see in the movie, so definitely look forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And they got a new visual. I actually love this visual because, usually we get Vegeta in here. And for one, I think that's what the reason why that actor was, the reason why that fan asked the question of Piccolo having a more, a little bit of a bigger role than what he usually has, I think that's impressive. I think that's fantastic to know that in this movie, Piccolo may get a little bit of a bigger role than Vegeta. I don't necessarily know if he will or not, but that'd be cool to know. That would be absolutely, that'd be fantastic to actually see. Maybe for once Goku's not the center of attention, but he's clearly still in the movie, still in making those interactions, and that's what I'd love to see. So, but yeah, I actually love this visual, and I think it looks pretty cool. And that seems to be all the information regarding Dragon Ball Super for the superhero for the time being. So I want to say something regarding Broly. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't necessarily how I feel about having a different Broly than Vic Mignogna. His portrayal of Broly in Dragon Ball Super Broly was fantastic. Personally, it's just nostalgia. It's how it is. But maybe change is for the best. Maybe they will actually get a pretty good actor getting involved in his character. I just do not want, I don't know. If we're getting a Broly scream, I just don't want it to be really sounding weird. I just really don't want it to sound weird, because that's going to make me upset and a little sad deep down inside. Anyway, this is my analysis, reaction, kind of all the above. This is kind of a weird video, so I'm not sure how I'll categorize it. It might be a little bit more of a reaction versus anything else. Or it might actually be a little bit more of a speculation debate. It just depends. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next video of Time God DBZ. And if you are new, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys are most excited for. What do you guys think is going to be happening in this film regarding the Red Ribbon Army? How do you guys feel about Broly making his return? What's his premise in this movie going to be? Is he just going to be training on Beerus' world, or is he going to be involved in action? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out. So once again, thank you guys so much. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next video of Time God DBZ. Hope you guys have a blessed day. God bless, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.